Hello everyone, may the peace of God Almighty be upon each and every one of us. Today I'm going to be cooking one of Nigeria's delicacy called Isi Ewu. We cook Isi Ewu in Nigeria with goat head. First, I would like to appreciate you all, my viewers, my commenters, my returning subscribers. May God bless you all. Please, you can support me by liking the video, leaving me a comment, and watching the video to the end. First, I will wash it and make sure it's properly clean. Then take off the brain and put the brain aside. And I will put the meat inside the pot, add water, salt and onions powder to it. Then I'm going to cook it for 10 to 15 minutes. While waiting for 10 to 15 minutes, I will soak my shredded cooked cassava for 10 to 15 minutes with hot water. When cooking Isi Ewu, you need few onions. Here I have 3 medium onions with few garlics. So after taking off the shell, I will cut them, put them in a blender to blend them. Inside the blender, I have sliced onions, garlics, bay leaves, and I will be adding 1/4 teaspoon of paradise seeds. And also, I will be adding goat brain. Here is the goat brain. I will be adding it with the other recipe and blend them together. It's after 15 minutes, I will check on the goat meat. And I'm going to be taking out some of the goat broth from it. The goat broth that I take out, I'm going to use it to blend the onions and the other recipe. If your blender is not so good with hot blending, you can blend it with water. After blending, I will add it to the pot, then add 1 teaspoon of chili pepper. I will stir it and cook it for 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes, I will add more seasoning and add 1/4 teaspoon of potash. Potash is very important to cook Isi Ewu. And also, I'm going to be adding bitter leaves. Bitter leaf is another main ingredient to cook Isi Ewu. You have to use fresh bitter leaf, but because I don't have access to fresh bitter leaf here in Canada, so I'm using frozen fresh bitter leaf. So after cutting it, I will add it to the pot. After adding the bitter leaf, I will cook it for 3 to 5 minutes. It's after 3 minutes, I will be adding 4 to 5 tablespoons of palm oil. Stir it together. And if you are still watching, thank you for your time and your support. May God bless you. After stirring it together, my Isi Ewu is ready. The next thing is to serve it. Next, I will be slicing scented leaf. In this part, I'm supposed to use fresh bitter leaf, but because I don't have access to fresh bitter leaf, I'm going to be using scented leaf. Here is my native pot. I have preheated it. The smell from the native pot did not smell original to me, so I added rice leaf before I add the food, and then add the scented leaf. And I use the sauce to mix the cassava. Here is it, my Isi Ewu and the abacha is ready. And thank you all for your time and support. May God bless you all. As you go out this week, the grace and mercies of God Almighty shall be upon you and your entire household. Have a peaceful day, everyone. Bye.